Hello everyone. Welcome to today's listening practice session. Hello everyone. Thank you for being here with me today. I'm honored to have the opportunity to introduce you to one of the most enchanting and culturally significant cities in Vietnam, Hue. This city holds a special place in the heart of every Vietnamese, not only because of its beauty, but also because of its historical and cultural importance. Today, I'll take you on a journey through the ancient capital, covering its rich history, unique architecture, religious heritage, traditional cuisine, and vibrant festivals. Let's start with a brief historical overview. 1. A brief history of Hue. Hue's history dates back centuries, but it rose to prominence in the early 19th century. In 1802, Emperor Gia Long, the first ruler of the Nguyen dynasty, unified Vietnam and established Hue as the nation's capital. For the next 143 years, Hue was the center of Vietnam's political, cultural, and religious life, hosting the royal family and serving as a symbol of Vietnamese heritage and tradition. The Nguyen dynasty was the last feudal dynasty in Vietnam, and its influence on Hue's architecture, culture, and customs is still evident today. The dynasty ruled until the abdication of Emperor Bao Dai in 1945, marking the end of the monarchy. Following this period, Hue experienced significant changes, especially during the Vietnam War, which resulted in considerable destruction. However, despite wars and natural disasters, Hue remains a treasure trove of Vietnamese heritage, preserved in its ancient monuments, traditional music, and distinct customs. Number 2. The Imperial City and the Citadel. One of the most iconic landmarks in Hue is the Imperial City, or Dai Noi. This grand complex, enclosed by a 10-kilometer wall and surrounded by a moat, was modeled after the Forbidden City in Beijing. The Imperial City served as the political and ceremonial heart of Vietnam during the Nguyen dynasty, housing not only the emperor and royal family, but also temples, shrines, and offices of the royal government. Entering through the No Lan Gate, visitors are greeted by the grandeur of the Tai Hoa Palace, where emperors held important ceremonies and met with foreign diplomats. The palace's intricate carvings, ornate roof, and high ceiling represent the splendor and power of the Nguyen dynasty. There's also the Dien Tho residence, where the Queen Mother lived, and the Hien Lam Pavilion, a structure built to honor the merits of royal ancestors. One of the highlights within the citadel is the Forbidden Purple City, where only the royal family and a few trusted servants were allowed to enter. This private space was dedicated to the emperor's daily life, and the strict access added a sense of mystique. Unfortunately, much of the Forbidden Purple City was destroyed during the wars, but ongoing restoration efforts are working to bring its beauty back to life. 3. The Royal Tombs. Along the Perfume River. Another distinctive feature of Hue's heritage is the royal tombs along the Perfume River. Each Nguyen emperor planned his tomb during his reign, ensuring that it would reflect his personality, beliefs, and aspirations. These tombs are remarkable works of art, combining architecture, landscaping, and symbolism. The tomb of Minh Mang, for example, is surrounded by peaceful lakes and lush greenery, symbolizing balance and harmony. Emperor Minh Mang was known for his conservative views and Confucian beliefs, and his tomb reflects the order and stability he valued. In contrast, the tomb of Tu Duc, located in a scenic, natural setting, reflects the poetic nature of Emperor Tu Duc himself. Known for his love of poetry and the arts, Tu Duc designed his tomb as a tranquil retreat. The tomb of Khai Dinh is unique for its blend of Vietnamese and Western architecture. Built on a hillside, It features intricate carvings, colorful ceramic mosaics, and elements of French influence, as Kaidin was known for his fascination with Western culture. Visiting each tomb, you'll see not only the individuality of each emperor, but also the evolution of Vietnamese architecture and aesthetics. Number 4. The Perfume River, a symbol of Hue. The Perfume River, or Song Huang, flows gently through Hue and is an essential part of the city's identity. Legend has it that the river's name came from the fragrant flowers that fell from nearby orchards into the water, giving it a distinct aroma, especially in autumn. One of the best ways to experience the Perfume River is by taking a traditional dragon boat ride. Many of these boat rides include performances of traditional Vietnamese music, offering an experience that combines cultural immersion with scenic beauty. At sunset, the river takes on a magical ambiance, with the surrounding mountains and historical sites reflected on its surface. The river also holds cultural significance during festivals, such as the Hue Festival, when locals release lanterns onto the water. This ritual not only creates a stunning visual display but also carries spiritual meaning as people release their wishes and prayers into the flow of the river. 5. Cultural heritage and Nha Nac, royal court music. Hue is a center of Vietnamese traditional culture, especially renowned for its royal court music, known as Nha Nac. This music, which was performed for the royal family and at state events, is characterized by its refined melodies and intricate rhythms. It employs a range of traditional instruments, including the dan bow, monochord, dan tran, 16-string zither, and various flutes and percussion instruments. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, Nha Nac is not just music. It is a performance art that reflects the values, beliefs, and aesthetics of the Vietnamese royal court. Today, visitors can enjoy live performances of Nha Nac in various venues, including the Hue Royal Theatre, where talented musicians and dancers bring the ancient traditions to life. In addition to Nha Nac, Hue is also home to other forms of traditional art, such as folk games, storytelling, and poetry. The city's commitment to preserving these art forms is evident in local festivals and cultural events that celebrate Hue's rich artistic heritage. Number 6. Religious significance and architectural wonders. Hue is home to numerous pagodas and temples, reflecting the city's strong Buddhist influences. The Tien Mu Pagoda, located on a hill overlooking the Perfume River, is perhaps the most famous of these religious sites. Built in 1601, Tien Mu Pagoda is a 7-story structure that symbolizes peace and serenity. The pagoda is not only a beautiful architectural masterpiece, but also an important pilgrimage site for Buddhists. Another significant religious site is the Huen Cave, located near the Tien Mu Pagoda. This cave has been transformed into a Buddhist sanctuary, with statues and altars dedicated to various deities. The combination of natural beauty and spiritual significance makes Huen Cave a serene place for meditation and reflection. In addition to Buddhism, Hue also features many temples dedicated to Confucianism, honoring the teachings of Confucius. The Temple of Literature in Hue is an example of such a site, dedicated to the study and worship of Confucian scholars. This temple serves as a reminder of the importance of education and moral values in Vietnamese culture. The cuisine of Hue. Hue is known as the culinary capital of Vietnam, with a unique cuisine that reflects its royal heritage. The Nguyen emperors were known for their elaborate dining habits, and this has influenced the development of Hue's food culture. Some signature dishes from Hue include bun bohu, spicy beef noodle soup, which is famous for its rich broth and robust flavors. The dish is typically made with beef shank, rice noodles, and herbs, topped with lime and chili for an extra kick. Another popular dish is bon bao, steamed rice cakes, which are topped with shrimp and served with a dipping sauce. The texture and flavors of these dishes reflect the culinary artistry that has been passed down through generations. Hue's cuisine is also known for its small, intricate dishes served in a royal-style banquet. This traditional dining experience allows guests to sample various flavors and textures in one meal, showcasing the diversity of Vietnamese cuisine. Additionally, vegetarian dishes are popular in Hue, influenced by the region's strong Buddhist traditions. Restaurants often feature creatively prepared vegetarian options that highlight the freshness of local ingredients. 8. Festivals in Hue. Hue hosts several vibrant festivals throughout the year, celebrating its rich culture and traditions. The most notable is the Hue Festival, held every 2 years, which attracts visitors from around the globe. This festival showcases the diverse cultural heritage of Hue through performances, parades, art exhibitions, and traditional games. During the festival, you can witness grand processions reminiscent of the royal ceremonies, complete with traditional costumes and music. The streets come alive with colorful decorations, and various cultural activities are held at historical sites throughout the city. The Hue Festival not only highlights the city's cultural richness, but also promotes tourism and economic development. Another significant celebration is the Tet Festival, the Vietnamese Lunar New Year. In Hue, this holiday is celebrated with various customs, such as family gatherings, traditional games, and food offerings to ancestors. The streets are filled with flowers, lanterns, and decorations, creating a festive atmosphere that embodies the spirit of renewal and family unity. 9. Modern Hue and its challenges. In recent years, Hue has embraced modernization while striving to preserve its historical and cultural identity. The city has developed infrastructure to support tourism, such as improved transportation, hotels, and cultural centers. Hue University plays a crucial role in shaping the city's future, educating young minds and promoting research on local culture and history. However, Hue faces challenges in balancing development with cultural preservation. As tourism grows, there's pressure to modernize infrastructure and provide facilities to attract more visitors. While tourism brings economic benefits, it can also put a strain on the environment and threaten historical sites if not managed carefully. For instance, the increasing foot traffic at monuments and ancient structures has led to wear and tear, and rising pollution from vehicles poses risks to the pristine natural beauty of the Perfume River and surrounding landscapes. Efforts are being made to address these challenges through sustainable tourism practices. The local government, in collaboration with UNESCO and other international organizations, has implemented policies to protect historical sites and promote responsible tourism. Restoration projects, funded by both public and private entities, are actively working to restore and maintain the city's heritage. Community-based tourism initiatives also encourage local participation in tourism activities, ensuring that residents benefit from tourism while preserving their culture. Environmental conservation is another priority for modern Hue. Projects to clean the Perfume River, limit plastic waste, and create green spaces aim to improve the quality of life for locals and visitors alike. This emphasis on sustainability reflects Hue's dedication to preserving its unique identity for future generations. 10. Education and cultural studies. Hue is also known for its educational institutions, with Hue University being one of the most prestigious in central Vietnam. The university offers programs in a wide range of fields, including cultural studies, archaeology, and art restoration, which are especially relevant given Hue's rich historical legacy. These programs not only contribute to the preservation of Hue's cultural heritage, but also produce a generation of students who are knowledgeable about their own history and equipped to contribute to cultural conservation. Research centers associated with the university focus on the history and culture of the region, exploring topics such as traditional music, ancient architecture, and religious practices. Many of these centers collaborate with international organizations, promoting cultural exchange and advancing the global understanding of Vietnam's heritage. Through education and research, Hue is nurturing a generation of cultural ambassadors who can share the beauty of their city with the world. 11. Hue as an artistic and literary hub. Beyond its physical heritage, Hue is a center for literature, poetry, and the arts. The Nguyen emperors were known to be patrons of the arts, and their love for poetry has permeated the cultural fabric of Hue. Today, the city hosts regular poetry readings and art exhibitions, providing a platform for local poets and artists to express their creativity. Traditional poetry, often written in classical Vietnamese characters or Sino-Vietnamese, is cherished and practiced by many Hue residents. Poems about the Perfume River, the Citadel, and other iconic sites capture the essence of Hue's beauty and spirit. Many poets and writers also draw inspiration from the hardships Hue has endured, as well as the resilience and grace of its people. In addition to poetry, Hue's art scene includes traditional lacquer paintings, calligraphy, and wood carving. Many artists in Hue incorporate traditional techniques with modern themes, creating pieces that reflect both the past and present. Hue's vibrant artistic scene is an integral part of its identity, attracting art lovers and collectors from across Vietnam and beyond. 12. Unique local handicrafts. Hue is renowned for its unique local handicrafts, which have been passed down through generations. Traditional crafts such as conical hats, silk weaving, and wood carving are not only practical, but also artistic expressions of the region's culture. The famous non la Vietnamese conical hat from Hue, often called non bai tho or poetry hat, is crafted with intricate designs and sometimes even features hidden poems that are revealed when held up to the light. Hue is also known for producing high-quality silk and textiles, which are used to make áo dai, Vietnamese traditional dress, and other garments. The textile industry here has a long history, with weavers employing traditional techniques to produce luxurious fabrics that are sought after throughout Vietnam. Other crafts include bronze casting, especially for religious statues and ceremonial items, and bamboo weaving, used to create household items and decorative pieces. Workshops and craft villages around Hue offer visitors the chance to observe artisans at work and even try their hand at making traditional crafts. These experiences not only support local artisans, but also foster a deeper appreciation for Hue's cultural heritage. Conclusion. To conclude, Hue is not just a city, it's a living museum, a repository of Vietnam's history, culture, and spirit. From the grandeur of the imperial city to the tranquil beauty of the Perfume River, from the intricate flavors of its cuisine to the spiritual depth of its temples and pagodas, Hue offers a glimpse into the soul of Vietnam. It is a city that has withstood the test of time, preserving the legacies of past dynasties and blending them with the vitality of modern life. Hue's significance extends beyond its monuments and festivals. It's a place where tradition and modernity coexist in harmony. Its people, dedicated to preserving their heritage, warmly welcome visitors from around the world to experience the timeless charm of their city. Whether you're exploring ancient tombs, savoring royal cuisine, or enjoying the sounds of Nyanyak, Hue offers an experience unlike any other, a journey through history, a celebration of culture, and a tribute to the enduring spirit of Vietnam. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Hue. I hope this presentation has given you a deeper appreciation for the rich cultural heritage and timeless beauty of this remarkable city.